Look at a corporate trading floor right now, and you'll see a CEO asking an AI to draft a board memo. Drive over to a factory floor in Akron, Ohio, and you'll see a worker reading a headline about millions of jobs disappearing by 2030. We are looking at the exact same technology. In a remarkably short window, it has embedded itself into the daily lives of people living in two completely different realities. This chart shows the adoption rate of AI chatbots among U.S. adults. In 2024, about a third of Americans were using them. By February 2026, that number reached 49%, nearly half the country. 24% of all U.S. adults are now logging in every single day. For these millions of users, the tool is a constant, recurring presence in their work and life. Usually, when half the country adopts a new tool, it implies a level of public enthusiasm. With AI, this growth is happening alongside a steep decline in trust. While that usage line stays high, look at the metrics below it. 40% of adults say AI will negatively impact society. 67% say it's advancing too quickly. And 71% believe their personal data is less secure because of it. This creates a specific contradiction. The majority of people using this technology to manage their daily lives also predict it will harm the civilization they live in. This raises a question. Why log in at all? If millions of people are wary of the systemic consequences, why are they feeding prompts into these systems every afternoon? For the individual user, the tool provides immediate, practical results that are difficult to ignore. This chart compares standard output to AI-assisted work. 3 in 10 Americans report a 30% boost to daily productivity using a chatbot. Another 28% rely on the tool to process information and stay informed. These users are acting rationally. When an inbox is overflowing and deadlines are looming, using AI becomes a matter of staying competitive in a modern economy. This is a value mismatch. It happens when a tool's instrumental utility, what it does for you at your desk, moves faster than its social utility, or what you believe it does for society. This mismatch produces the phantom signal. The technology is everywhere, in your phone, your search results, and your medical records, but it lacks systemic legitimacy. The data reflects this lack of legitimacy. 67% of Americans have little to no confidence that government can effectively regulate AI. Trust in creators is just as low, with 59% doubting companies will act responsibly. This psychological trap is the productivity loop, a 4-stage cycle: search, use, benefit, and fear. You finish a task faster, but realize that efficiency could make your role redundant. You feel anxiety, but with another deadline tomorrow, you repeat the cycle. Users find themselves optimizing their Tuesday afternoons, while simultaneously mourning the long-term future those optimizations represent. Americans are acting as rational agents who are simply trapped in an anxiety-inducing information environment. This anxiety isn't shared by everyone. There is a wide gap between the people using the system and the engineers who built it. 56% of AI experts predict a positive societal impact over the next 20 years. Among the public, only 17% share that view. This 39-point chasm illustrates the distance between those controlling the machine and those subject to its effects. Experts often have the capital and the agency to direct how the technology evolves, which can shield them from the consequences that worry the general public. Most citizens have little control over how these systems alter their economic value or their job security. They are simply living inside the phantom signal. Utility has replaced optimism. We use these tools because they are necessary for survival, even as we remain skeptical of the future they are building.